No, I'm the Demi-Fiend. The Fool's a different series. Yes. Do it. Now. Make up your darn mind. Oh, nobody we know was down there. And everything's back how it was.
Are you listening? Let's get a move on. You know she'll get mad if we keep her waiting.
Yeah, she will. And things are back to normal, as they should be. We have a new email.
Hello there. I hope you're doing well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually a lot better myself.
Good.
It won't be long until I leave this hospital for good.
Good. It's good to hear that you're doing better.
I realize my doubts and fears have caused you all a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Yet you overcame all obstacles and saved me.
Of course. I think you believed in us the most.
There was a time I thought there was no hope left in this world.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy pitfall to fall into.
But it turns out that was just how I felt about myself.
It's a funny thing. A lot of people feel that way.
Now that I've gained a different perspective, I can move forward again in life.
Good. Good.
After all, you have to change yourself in order to change the world.
That's a really good perspective on that.
What am I saying? You already know all this. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even be here right now. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. It's just a shame in 20 years, old world, new worldview. In 20 years, yeah, things are going to look very similar. Alright, that's Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. That actually went better than I thought it would. Somehow I did not get a game over. Somehow. Maybe it's just that I've gotten better at this game than I have been when I first got this game in college. It's also that I'm doing the remaster, and it's a little easier. Emphasis on a little easier. All in all, I'm glad with how this turned out. I only had really 2 or 3 hiccups. But other than that, it's good. I've been wanting to do this for a while, a long while. It's actually one of the reasons why I did this channel to begin with. And I'm glad it turned out the way it did. However, we're not entirely done with the series. After all, we have one more boss to show. Let's see, there's Capcom, because they needed permission to use Dante from Capcom. It turns out a few of the things that I thought were Devil May Cry 2 were actually Devil May Cry 3. The Devil Trigger forms that Kazuma Kaneko worked on were from Devil May Cry 3. But he didn't use all of the crazy amount of weapons that they introduced with that. I mean, you almost wonder what would have happened if they actually got in use of Virgil, too. But that's a question for another time. Alrighty. So, my next run-through of this, I'm only really going to be showing what happens when you go all the way to the end of the Labyrinth of Amala, as well as the 3 reason bosses, Kagutsuchi, and then the boss afterwards. But I am also going to be fusing everything. And I'm also going to be mastering all of the Magatama. Yeah. Lucky me, huh? After all, we're gonna need all the stats we can get for our true final boss. He is hard. Alrighty. Any last thoughts? See, by the time this goes up, it'll probably be the end of the year. But you know what? I won't mind all that much. Means I'll have a little bit more to do with the year anyway. Trying to get into some dungeon mastering. I would like to get back to my writing, except my hard drive went toast on me a few weeks ago. We did manage to recover a bunch of it back, but a few things we got to get back. Which included both the novels I was working on. Yeesh. Hoping I can get those back, because I really don't want to have to write those again. English voice recording. Cup of tea, huh? I think Christian Lamont is the main voice of the main character. Could be wrong, though. Alrighty, with that... Probably gonna be a bit before I do my next Shin Megami Tensei game again. I got a lot of stuff to think about. Especially since I lost my list of what I was gonna do next. Oh well. Well, I know exactly what I'm gonna do next after this. I'm doing Pokemon Yellow. But after that, I'm not quite sure. I'll figure that out later. Anywho, this is Atlas and Sega. This has been Shin Megami Tensei 3, The Neutral Path. And I will see you guys next time. Later. You've chosen to follow your will and tread the path of thorns, like myself. In time, your true adversary will appear before you. Until that day, stay strong. That was our benefactor. If you've played the games before, you know the one person who always refers as the true adversary. That out of the way, see you guys next time.
Have no doubt, I'm in control. You may think chasing ghosts is